Welcoming a newborn can feel beautiful, overwhelming, and full of questions. You may find yourself wondering, is this normal? Should my baby be doing more? In this video, we'll gently walk through what many babies typically do in the first 4 weeks, based on guidance from pediatric experts, and how you can support development without pressure. And toward the end, I'll share a few signs that may simply mean it's time to check in with your pediatrician. Not to worry, but to feel supported. Let's begin with something many parents notice right away. Reflexes. Reflexes and early movement. In the first month, newborns rely heavily on reflexes. According to the American Academy of Pediatrics, these reflexes are important signs that a baby's nervous system is functioning as expected. You may notice the Moro reflex, where arms spread out when startled. The grasp reflex, tightly holding your finger. The rooting reflex, turning toward a touch near the cheek. These are automatic responses. Your baby isn't doing them on purpose yet. Movement may look jerky or uncoordinated. That's completely normal. Their brain is still learning how to send smooth signals to muscles. By the end of the first month, some babies may briefly lift their head for a few seconds during tummy time. Others may take a little longer. Both can be typical. And in just a moment, we'll talk about something many parents quietly worry about. Eye contact. Vision and hearing. Newborn vision is still developing. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention explains that newborns see best about 8 to 12 inches away, which happens to be the perfect distance between your face and theirs during feeding. In the first month, many babies briefly focus on faces. They may track movement for a few seconds. They often prefer high-contrast patterns, like black and white. Eye contact may only last a moment. And that is developmentally appropriate right now. Hearing, however, is more developed at birth. Your baby may startle at loud sounds. Calm when hearing your voice. And begin turning slightly toward sound by the end of the month. Research shows babies recognize their mother's voice shortly after birth. Connection is already forming. Next, let's talk about sleep. Because this is where many parents feel unsure. Sleep and feeding patterns. In the first month, babies typically sleep about 14 to 17 hours in a 24-hour period. But this is important, sleep comes in short stretches. Most newborns wake every 2 to 4 hours to feed. Their internal clock has not developed yet. Frequent waking is biologically normal. Feeding usually happens 8 to 12 times per day. Often every 2 to 3 hours. Sometimes closer together during growth spurts. Frequent feeding supports healthy weight gain and brain growth. And cluster feeding in the evening? Very common. If it feels repetitive or exhausting, that doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. It means your baby is growing. And before we move on, if you've ever wondered whether those early smiles count as real smiles, here's what's happening. Early social development. In the first month, smiles are usually reflex smiles. Social smiling typically appears closer to 6 to 8 weeks. But connection is already happening. Your baby may calm when held. Recognize familiar voices. Begin learning your facial expressions. Skin-to-skin contact and responsive caregiving help support emotional development and regulation. Even when your baby cannot yet smile on purpose, their brain is quietly wiring itself through every gentle interaction. And now, let's talk about when to reach out for support. When to check with a pediatrician. Most variation in the first month is normal. But you may consider speaking with a healthcare professional if your baby rarely responds to loud sounds, shows very stiff or very floppy muscle tone, has ongoing feeding difficulty, or does not regain birth weight by about 2 weeks. This is not about alarm. It is about partnership, support, and peace of mind. Pediatricians expect questions. You are never overreacting by asking. The first month is not about milestones as much as it is about adjustment. Your baby is learning how to be in the world, and you are learning how to guide them. Growth is happening, even on the hardest days. Even when it feels slow. Even when you feel unsure. You're learning together. One day at a time. Little steps still create strong growth. Thank you for spending this time with Little Lantern Guide. If this video helped you feel a little more confident, or a little more supported, please like this video and subscribe. It truly helps this channel reach more families who need calm, gentle guidance. Every child grows at their own pace, and every parent deserves reassurance along the way. Until next time, keep growing gently.